Friends, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about user defined functions in SQL Server. So let's go to the SQL Server main and studio. There we can understand the demo. So for time being, I have prepared script for today's demo purpose. Let's try to understand one by one. So I'm creating one user defined function. So basically what it is doing, it is returning the employee's age in years. Okay. I'm using one input parameters. Based on the parameter, it is returning the years of the employee. Okay, let's try to execute it. So function has been created successfully. That's great. Now I want to verify whether a function is working fine or not. So by giving birth date as input parameters for this function from the employee table. Okay, let's try to execute it. And before executing this statement, try to enable the actual execution plan so that we'll get to know what are the kind of operators are executing in the actual execution plan. Click on execute. Now we can see around 290 rows of data is there. We can see age in years of 14 and 59. So different numbers are coming based on the employee's age. Now go to the execution plan. Now we can see that one is select and a computer scalar, another one is a cluster index scan. Now we'll try to understand one by one. So place the mouse over here and we can see, right click properties. We can see actual number of rows are 290 and what is the subtree cost is and operator cost, all the information we can see. Is it parallel? It's not parallel, right? It's false. It's a sequential plan. And also we can verify that what is the computer scalar. Here we can see that it's a rating out of 290, it is rating 290 rows. That's good. And right click properties. Here we can understand one thing, like what it is doing. It is compute new values from existing value in a row. So it is doing compute new values from existing value in a row. So what kind of expression it is computing for every row, we'll try to understand. So try to expand it, expression, expand it a little bit. So we can see user defined function. So what is the function name? So fun year function, this is the name of the function, and what kind of scalar operator it is returning. So under the function, what is the column reference? So what is the input parameter we are passing for that function from the table? So it is clearly mentioning that SQL underscore POC from the schema DBO under the table name is employee. From the employee table we are passing birth data as a input parameters for that function name. Okay, now we can try to copy and keep it here. We can see clearly. So this is the function, SQL underscore POC DBO fun year function as the name of the function. For this we are passing this is as a input parameter. So birth date column as input parameter. Okay, now I'm trying to include this function in the select statement from the employee. Okay, now I will try to execute it. See here we can see that for this function I'm using birth date as a input parameters. I'm trying to name it as a age in years. Try to click on execute it. Now you can see that so based on birth rate to comparing to the today's date, we are calculating the age in years, right? Now we can see the different age numbers based on the birth rate column. It is keep on giving the different numbers. Now we'll try to understand execution plan. Zoom it. Now it's a cluster index scan. So what is the object? It's a CLS score employee ID, because I have created one cluster index on this employee table, and output list. What are the columns you are returning as a result set? Okay, now it's returning. You can see that. So out of 290, it's returning 290. Actual and estimated both are same only, and it's computer scalar. It's returning output list. Even same kind of expression we have seen last execution, same thing it will be written. there is no change. Column reference, same thing only, and select. Okay, so that way we can find the execution plan when you use the scalar use different function. In the next video we'll see some different examples. We'll try to understand in depth of this concept going forward. So if you have any questions or queries, so please try to send me an email or drop your comments in the comment section, so that I'll try to reply as soon as possible. So stay tuned for other videos. Thank you so much.